Hey, what's up guys, Card here, and today I'm doing another KickstartKomics video, and this is a review on the first 5 Deadpool comics. So, yeah, let's just start with the first one. The whole thing with Deadpool, I've got really into Deadpool lately. My girlfriend bought me these comics for Christmas. She bought me the first 4 of them, I bought the rest myself. Yeah, I've got really into Deadpool, and the reason for it was I've always wanted to get into Deadpool. I was going to get Deadpool now, and I was like, oh, I'll leave it until the volume comes out, which comes out in June. But she was like, no, sure, he'll have the whole fucking back catalogue by then. So everyone was telling me, Card, you'd love Deadpool. And I know I love Deadpool. I love Deadpool in, what's it called, Spider-Man, Shared Dimensions. He's awesome in that. I love Deadpool in Marvel vs. Capcom. I think I played Deadpool as Deadpool most of the time. With me playing that game, and I played that game for about a year straight. My team consisted of, I think it was Wesker, Deadpool, Dante, Deadpool, and Spider-Man. So yeah, awesome team, right? But she decided, no, it's time for Car to get into Deadpool, and she bought me these Deadpool comics for Christmas. Out of the goodness of her heart, because she loves me. Yeah, I know. Anyways, so I just want to tell you what the Deadpool comics are actually about. Now, Deadpool, he is a mercenary. He is also a sociopath. I don't think he has any idea what's going on around him, or he's not completely oblivious to it. If anything, he has more of an understanding what's happening around him than anyone else. He knows he's in a comic book, for one, which I find fucking hilarious. He can't die, which becomes a problem later on in the series, and you know, he likes having fun. He takes the piss out of everything, but he's very cool. He's just a badass. Like the first thing he says in this comic, I think, is, how do you say holy shit in Skrillese, which I thought was fucking, like, I was like, someone that never read Deadpool before, opening a Deadpool comic, Deadpool has a big gun, how do you say holy shit to Skrillese, to a fucking army of Skrulls? Like, I couldn't believe it. But, yeah, I started reading it more. The thing was, I was just after playing the Alan Wake game, and you know Coconut, what I was saying in the video, like, I love that fucking song, Coconut. It must have been within a few days, and I got this comic, and he sings Coconut, and that's like, well, he's putting his limbs back into fucking sockets, you know? I put the lime in the coconut. It's fucking hilarious. But the first comic, anyways, I'll just tell you what the comic's about. The first comic is about Skrulls, the Skrull invasion, hence why it's called Secret Invasion. But all the Skrulls come to Earth, and Deadpool's going to, like, be awesome and try and kill them all, and then he gives, like, the Skrulls DNA, and they turn into Deadpool Skrulls, and then they kill each other, and it's just a whole lot of shit, but it's very funny. Each one of these stories, you can buy literally any of these stories in any order, because none of them relate to each other, the one before. Maybe in the later issues, but very loosely. Like, there's, like, later on the comic books, he wants to kill himself, which is kind of a pain in the ass, because he can't die, he has a healing factor, but I think he mentioned it once in, like, one of the comics after it, but I'm only up to issue, I think it's 8 now at the moment. I'm on the one with the Hulk. So I've read the one, I'm just reading the first 5, and then when I finish the collection, I'm gonna do the rest of them. But yeah, the first one, really cool. He kills Skrulls and all that shit. I'll rate this maybe, I don't know, 3.5 chimichangas out of 5. Yeah, I think that's a good rating. It's okay, it's not the best one, but definitely a lot of fun. Let's see. The second one is Dark Reign. Now this one was pretty fucking awesome. There's a couple of things I can remember in this one. It's about, don't let the cover fool you, that is not Hawkeye. I'm just telling you now, this is spoilers, but that's not Hawkeye. That's actually Bullseye. You might know him from the Daredevil comics, or the Daredevil movie anyways. Colin Farrell played him. Good Irishman. So, yeah, this is probably, I don't know, between this one and the third one, probably, no. Sorry, probably, my favorite Deadpool comics, obviously, the 7th one, Space Odyssey. I love it. Like, a huge David Bowie fan, and there was plenty of David Bowie references in it. That was probably my favorite one. This one is, he fights He fights Bullseye, and it's just, oh, there's so many funny things. One thing that's coming to mind is he forces this guy to rob his own house. Deadpool getting the bloody arrow through the head. He gets bored, so he just shoots himself in the head. I remember, I think Bullseye fires a bazooka, and he's driving a truck, and he just, like, rolls down the window, and the bazooka goes right through the windows. It's, like, really funny. That's a pretty good one. I like that one. Let's just get on to the third one now. Third one is... This is the one where Deadpool has basically all the money. He gets all the money from Dark Reign. So, like, he's loaded in this one. He has absolutely no idea what he's going to do with himself now he's loaded. So, you know what he decides to do? He wants to be a pirate, of all things. And me wanting to be a pirate ever since I was little... I don't know, this was funny. Like, to me, I just thought it was funny because he was, like, the very stereotypical pirate, and, like, he has his friend Bob, and Bob doesn't know where to begin to be a pirate, so, Deadpool's like, I'll teach you, and I got the teaching stick, and he beats Bob with the teaching stick if he doesn't squawk, because he dresses Bob up as a parrot, to be his parrot. And it's just, he's just completely off the fucking wall, like, it's hilarious. This was the main reason my girlfriend bought me the first 4 comics. Spider-Man was the 4th one, and she wanted to buy me the ones before. This one, it was okay. It wasn't the best one. Spider-Man in it is very weak. Not weak as in, like, strength-wise. Weak as in his humor is something to be desired. But he's okay. I remember very little in it. He meets up with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like an asshole. And the only thing I remember in it that was somewhat funny coming from Spider-Man's part is that he lets... The whole thing about it is, I think there's a hit monkey. It has something to do with a hit monkey, and Deadpool has to stop him. Hit monkey's coming after Deadpool. And Spider-Man's trying to save Deadpool, and then he realizes Deadpool has a healing factor, so he lets Hit Monkey kill Deadpool. And that was like the only bit that was somewhat funny in that comic from what I can remember. It was okay, and then there was something else about Deadpool becoming sheriff. If I can't remember a comic, like, obviously it wasn't that great, so maybe, I don't know, write that one chimichanga. Either way, it's still victorious, because, you know, chimichangas taste like victory. So, yeah, this is probably the weakest out of the 7 Deadpool comics I own. Just, I can barely remember what happens in it. It had something to do... I think Deadpool traded his place with a fucking executive in Las Vegas. And it was, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. He traded his place with an executive in Las Vegas, and then, the executive goes around pretending to be Deadpool, and then he dies, and then no one believes... Or Deadpool pretends to die as the executive, and then the executive's like, I'm not dead, and he's like, no, where's Deadpool? That's, like, I can barely remember what happened. This was very okay. I remember there was probably next to nothing funny in it, like, by any stretch of the imagination. This is the comic, though, that had, the whole backstory on Deadpool, which was pretty cool. And they also had Ghost Rider, I think, at the end of it. Let's just see. I think it was Johnny Blaze as Ghost Rider fucking grabs Deadpool and does his penance there, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it's a very, very average Deadpool comic. Like, maybe a little less than average. Deadpool has been funnier, and it's been proof, so... Maybe, what I would do is... I would definitely get the first 3. The first 3 are amazing. I would skip 4 and 5, but they definitely pick up after, I think it's You Suck, I Rule. I think that's what it's called. The one with the vampires is a pretty awesome one as well. Oh, I forgot, there's actually zombies in the first one. Or, is it the first one? Yeah, I think it might be the first one. It's either the first or the second one. I think it might be the first one. There's zombies in. Yeah, it's the first one. So, yeah, there's zombies in the first one. So you'll like that one. Okay, so, yeah, that's the first 5 of the Deadpool collection. I'll probably have the part 2 of this up before my birthday, like, because, I'm making some headway through these comics, and I love them. They're really fucking cool. So, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed my KickstartKomics video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.